Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We certainly took a lot longer than we initially expected. Lots of stuff to move, but we are back. We're going to stream again, try this again. Of course, if you didn't catch last stream or the stream from earlier today, PCC, NFL 2K Playmakers, we're going to be swapping back and forth. As soon as I build up enough energy in 2K, we will jump over there and then play our energies, our bouts, and then jump back over to PCC and just be flip-flopping back and forth. 7:30 here right now, 7:15, which is probably the latest I've streamed in a really long time. I don't even remember the last time I ever streamed in the middle of the night. So towards the end of the night. So it's going to be interesting. And on a Saturday, nonetheless. I mean, we don't typically stream on the weekends either. So it's kind of new in both aspects. Streaming on the weekend and streaming late at night. But we're still going to give it a shot. And hopefully, hopefully people are still around. Hopefully, we even could possibly see some people we don't normally see because like I said, we normally stream during the weekday and we normally stream early in the morning type of thing. And so being that this is kind of the opposite of what we normally do, maybe got to see some new people around, which would be nice. Would be kind of cool. But either way, hopefully everybody's doing good and having a good weekend. They live about 5. Kind of why, or part of the reason why it took so long, because driving over there, it definitely took a really long time. Normally, which is like an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, about an hour and a half to get over there. It took probably 2 hours, I think, to drive all the way over there, which is pretty far. And the whole time while I'm there, I don't get to play because there's no cell service. But hopefully we didn't fall too far. I haven't checked to see what rank we are lately. At least since last stream. I haven't checked since last stream. Or earlier today's stream. I haven't checked since then. So hopefully we didn't fall too far. Yo, Erica, welcome back to you, and thanks for coming back. I know, like I said, it did take a lot longer than I initially expected. I initially thought it'd take me only like 3 hours or so to 4 hours to go down there. I thought we were just going to be able to fly down there, move all the stuff and then fly back, but it definitely wasn't the case. It was sunny here, and if you live in, Houston or in the South, just because it's sunny and cloud-free where you're at, 10 miles down the road, it could be absolutely pouring. And that's pretty much what it was. As soon as we got on the freeway and started driving, weather turned to shit. And so, that's certainly one reason that it took so long. But hey, welcome back and good evening to you. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, we didn't really drop too far. I didn't think we would. 7,500 or so, which isn't bad. 1,700 points. Hopefully we could keep up. Haven't been able to pull too many doublers on the board either, unfortunately. I don't want to buy any, but I mean, I guess if it comes down to it, I mean, we got extra credits. We could certainly buy some doublers if we have to. I'll probably wait and see till tomorrow, though. Just to see, you know, where we're at when we wake up on Sunday. And I think we'll be back on Monday, too. I think we're probably going to stream on Monday. You know, Monday morning. Before the event ends. That way we can, you know, at least try to make a final push anyway. I think this, actually, I think I love how it repeats for the Platinum Plus Plus, but they should give out a lot more than just one single fusion token. Especially when you compare it to other events, you know, like whatever Clash of Champions or whatever it is, where you complete an arena or complete a level and you get a single gold fusion token. Here it takes a shit ton of games and you only get one. They should definitely up that though. I haven't eaten yet today, so we ordered some Taco Bell, which I don't normally do fast food ever, but I'm pretty beat. I'm absolutely beat. My body is, you know, an old man body, so it certainly takes a toll when you move that stuff. So we didn't really want to do much for dinner, so we ordered Taco Bell. And so we're gonna it's going to be coming here soon. Because I am absolutely starving. Because I still haven't eaten today. And it is, what, 7:30? I literally got back like 5 minutes ago. And so what, we left at like 12. We left at like 12 and got back like 5 minutes ago. It took like 7 hours to do that. I need to check what Reward Mania is going on right now. I can't remember if I put in my stuff or not. In my tickets. I did. Yo, we are definitely running low. I only got 5. What do we got? What is it? Just one more? Is this the last one, chat? I think this is probably going to be the last one, isn't it? No. There'll be one more after this because... Well, wait. Drawing opens in 3 hours and 45 minutes. And so that's going to be 11 o'clock my time. Right? And then 6 hours for the actual Reward Mania. Which will put it at like 5 in the morning, 2-hour cooldown, and then so start at 7. I don't know. Maybe there's probably going to be one more after this. I think, right? One more after this one, and then it's going to be the 99 one. That seems like that's probably the most likely thing. 600 away from Ruby, Erica, nice. Hopefully this event helps. I mean, we are on the very first... I mean, you'll see when we switch over to there, but we're on our very first Ruby pack, and we are facing Ruby teams. So it's just Ruby 1 on the very first Ruby pack. So I'm going to assume that the second Ruby pack is probably going to be maybe Ruby 2. And then the last 3 with the event card and stuff, maybe those will be Ruby 3, which will be a lot and certainly take a lot of hearts to be able to get those done. At Ruby 3, it's probably going to take, if we have to face Ruby 3, but I would think that it's probably going to take like at least 3 hearts every single match. Yo, Sky, what's up, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see you. I think the Taco Bell is here. So I'm gonna run down and get some food. I'm watching Money in the Bank right now, but at 9 p.m. I'm watching Brazil and Uruguay. How is Money in the Bank going? I totally forgot that was tonight. Everybody probably watching that instead of on stream. So I was kind of wondering where everybody was, but I get it. I get it. If they watching Money in the Bank right now. Do we have any results yet? Did it just start? Priest and Rollins right now. I did not put in on either one of them. Drew won. I didn't put in on Priest or Rollins. I did have I did have Drew McIntyre though. So, and they haven't done the women's Money in the Bank or anything. Cuz I didn't have a Damian Priest or Seth Rollins card. I didn't have either one of them. So, I didn't have nothing to put in. So I pretty much only used the cards I had, which were almost underdogs on all of them. Or long shots. I would say maybe not long shots, but people seem to be pretty confident in the bloodline, but that was one of them, that I didn't have any cards for. Like I literally have no bloodline cards. So I couldn't put that in. So I think that's kind of a long shot because people seem to be pretty confident that bloodline's going to win. I did have the Tiffany Stratton, so I did put that in. I did put in Drew McIntyre. So, and then who was the other one? Sammy. I put in Sammy too, because that was the only one I had out of those two. So, and then obviously for the tag, I put in Cody Rhodes. I put in Randy Orton, and who was the third one? Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and someone else. Can't remember who it was, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It's not like, you really don't get much anyway. Even if you do win it, or even if you do get like highest points, you don't really win that much. You get a little pack. That's it. This is a tiny little pack. Which isn't a very good pack. It'd probably be different. I'd probably put more thought into it if it had like, I don't know. Either, 200 credits, 250 credits or something, or maybe, I don't know, maybe some ingredients. That'd be cool. Yo, for real, 100. No doubt, Erica. No doubt. Yo, you watched the Turkey and Netherlands? That was a good game. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch either one of them. We watched obviously a little bit of the England match, and not surprised by either result. Switzerland certainly could have won. Obviously, winning in a penalty shootout, it could go either way. But obviously, England has better footballers, so not surprised that they won in a penalty shootout. And Turkey was kind of, I don't know, not surprised they put up a fight, Look, but all I saw was the highlights, and it looked like they gave up 2 quick goals in like the 70-something minute when they were down 1-0. But it does make good matchups, man. It definitely does make good matchups. I mean, what is it? Spain and France. Good matchup. I don't see France winning though. In that, Spain looks too good, and France can't score in regulation, so I don't see them winning. England and Netherlands. That's also, again, that's going to be a tough one. England still struggles. So I almost feel like Netherlands is going to pull that out. But we'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. But I think both of those will be pretty good matches. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me go get my Taco Bell real quick. Here, honey. Did you get some too? All right, we back. So we got some grilled cheese burritos, which I have never seen. I don't eat Taco Bell, nor do I eat fast food. But I looked on the menu and I was like, man, this actually kind of looks good. Bro, it's like a greasy mess, though. But we'll have to see how good it is. Yo, you can't wait for the Olympics? Yeah, Olympics is always fun to watch. Definitely always fun to watch. Especially the summer. I mean, I love the winter too. I love the Winter Olympics because I'm a huge snowboarding person. I love, or at least in my past, I was a huge snowboarding guy. Loved to snowboard. And so, I definitely enjoy the Olympics, especially the Winter Olympics too. Summer Olympics is good. US is gonna dominate. I mean, in certain aspects for sure. Definitely in certain aspects they're gonna dominate. I don't know if it's necessarily that they're going to dominate in every single thing, but I think overall they probably will. Or at least they should. I think especially in things like track and field and stuff. Maybe not long distance. I can't remember. I'm sure they do long distance, but the field events though, I probably would say it's up in the air in a lot of them. You know, pole vault, long jump, triple jump. I don't know enough about, you know, who we got and if we have people for that. I'm big swimming and basketball. If we don't win basketball, I don't know. I don't know what to say if we can't win basketball. I feel like that has to be a lock. Yo, Tron, what's going on, dude? Welcome, man. It's been a crazy day today. Been a crazy day today, brother. We went and we streamed earlier, about at 11 o'clock this morning, and something came up, and I had to leave, help my father-in-law move some furniture and stuff because hurricane's coming, or at least a storm's coming, and they're worried about flooding. So we spent like 7 hours driving, hauling, moving, driving back. I'm pretty beat, but you know, now just streaming again and eating some Taco Bell, which is probably gonna make me sick, but we're still gonna eat it. How you like an end zone event? Kind of mad it's a filler. Yeah, I mean, I personally do not like the draft day cards. I mean, even if it was just a regular, you know, I don't know. I personally don't like the draft day cards at all, and so I'm disappointed it's not an event card, sure. But I'm even more disappointed that it's a draft day card because they're ugly and oh no, I don't like them. Oh, Tron, I definitely would, brother. Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't waste I wouldn't waste, you know, credits on getting a card that has a horse on it. You know? It seems silly to me. It seems silly. Like, I'm sure they understand this game, like this is Cat Daddy, right? And I'm sure they understand it's a card collecting game. And the point of collecting cards, 90% of the point of collecting cards, yeah, a little bit is the card design, sure. But most importantly, when people collect cards, people collect images, like they're collecting images, right? And so that's what's important when it comes to, you know, these sort of games. Like, I mean, just imagine this thing right here. Like imagine if there was some sort of placeholder thing in like a t-shirt that says Revenge Tour instead of an actual image of Liv Morgan, or Trish Stratus had a cowboy hat instead of a actual image of Trish Stratus itself. Like the community would lose their mind. The community would lose their mind. But I mean, I think it's a great idea, but you know, when you're talking about games like NBA 2K, NBA 2K had the draft cards before the draft was even done in basketball, right? And so I know it's a different sport and all that, and I'm sure they have different, you know, things that are going on there behind the scenes. But when the same company, 2K, can make cards for NBA 2K for draft that is before the draft even launches and put them in the game and we get, you know, horses and shit. Like, I don't know, it just seems, like you say, lazy. Yeah, I ain't worried about the image swap yet, though. I'm definitely not worried about the image swap yet. I think that will come for sure. I mean, once we get, obviously, players that have multiple tiers and multiple different types of images and stuff like that. But, you know. I hate the fact that an end zone card is a draft card with a horse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a horse. Like, it's a horse. Am I really spending 30 hours grinding for a horse? Yeah, Tron, it was the same thing when NBA SuperCard came out. Yep. Same thing. I mean, their card tiers were pretty much exactly the same. But they did definitely change up card designs. But in the beginning of NBA SuperCard, it was exactly the same thing, man. All their card designs was exactly the same. They were lazy. They were, you know, basic standard, you know, everybody knew that the next tier was going to be Ruby before it even started. I mean, it's predictable. Which, again, is part of the reason. Like, if we were to try to guess what the next tier of WWE SuperCard was going to be, I mean, there ain't going to be nobody that's going to get it. Like, you might have a concept in mind and just be lucky and guess a concept, but, like, ain't nobody going to guess the tier that WWE does. You know, for NBA SuperCard, we guessed the tier for like 9 tiers in a row because that was the standard in which they did the tiers. And it seems like 2K is following the same sort of formula. Which of course we don't want. I mean, we don't want that. Yo, Real Ones. What is up, brother? Welcome, man. How goes it with you tonight? Good evening to you. Good evening to everybody else, too. Like I said at the beginning, man, this is the first time we really streamed at night. We don't stream at night. We stream during the day. We don't normally stream on the weekends either. And, you know, we're streaming on the weekends. So a little change of pace, which is nice. You know, doing something a little different. They need to fix the leaderboards. A lot of players are bots. Yeah, I mean, that's how it's been, John. That's how it's been every event. That's how it's been every event. I mean, I can't necessarily 100% confirm they're bots, but that's how it's been. Like, their names, like if you look at their names, you look at their deck, it looks like a bot. And so, but it's been like that every event that we've had in 2K. They already leaked Ami, Onyx in a mystery tier. Yeah, those are the same tiers they had for NBA SuperCard. Same tiers, man. Same tiers. They had Amethyst, they had Onyx, they had all that shit. Same stuff. They had Diamond, they had, you know, it was the same deal. We'll certainly want them to obviously be a little bit more creative when it comes to that and not change colors. Used to cheat in WWE, so a lot of these players I legit already know. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, there's going to be cheating in every single game, though. It doesn't matter what sort of game it is. Every single game is going to have cheating. Like, it's going to be mobile games, it's going to be console games, it's going to be PC games, it's going to be everything. I mean, there's cheaters and everything. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and not just cheating, I mean exploiting. I don't want to go as harsh as say like a bot is cheating. It's more like an exploit to me, but I mean, either way, it's obviously an unfair advantage, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you gotta pay for it though. So, you know, it's kind of like a cheat because cheats you have to pay for. But it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't care. I don't really care. Yo, Mankind. What's up, brother? Yeah, people collect cards for the image, not a horse. Right. I mean, it's exactly what I said when the images came out. I'm like, this is full. This is full, man. Yo, hope your family stays safe in the next couple of days ahead of Burrow. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And everybody else that lives down here in the South, all along the Texas coast, and all the people that Burrow's already ran through. Because it certainly ran through a lot of, obviously, it's been going on this path for the last, you know, over a week. But, you know, my father-in-law, mother-in-law, they live on the water. And so that's where we were today, helping them move stuff. My mom, my parents have a beach house, which again, you know, they don't live there, but you know, they have one. And so hopefully that ends up being okay. But it's certainly, you know, obviously nothing we haven't been through before, but you never know with storms, man. You never know how much rainfall that is going to come through. You know, this bot called Y Flack, and it legit plays anything and everything all day, every second. It's pretty useful if you play multiple super. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's useful for people that work. It's useful for people that don't have the time to do it. I mean, and I'm pretty sure it costs money, right? And so, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't really have a problem with it. It's not like I know they have PvP in here where you face real life opponents, but I don't know. It's not like playing PvP online where, you know, people have aim bots and you're playing like Call of Duty or something and they got aim bots. I mean, that's a whole different level. But yeah, I don't know how it works either. I know they just turn it on and it plays. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mankind. This Priest and Rollins match got real interesting. Yo, Sky, let me know how it goes up, man. Keep us updated in chat for those of us who are not still or are not watching it. Because I'm interested. I mean, I'm not crazy interested in it necessarily, but I think honestly, I wanted to go Rollins, but I didn't have a Rollins card, and I was gonna go Priest, but I didn't have a Damian Priest card. So actually, just to show you, just to make sure that you know I'm talking not out my ass. I'm trying to remember what I went with. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we went with Drew because that's who we had. I mean, we didn't have Anyone else? We went Sammy. We didn't have anyone else for that either. I mean, I guess we could have gone Jay. We could have gone Jay. I actually considered doing Jay, but I thought Drew was better. And plus, my Drew card is miles better than my Jay card. So, but we did Sammy because that's the only one I had. And then I have no bloodline. No bloodline at all. So we went with Kevin Owens, Cody, and Randy. Because I don't have a bloodline to put in there. And then we went with Tiff. I think Tiff is pretty strong in this spot. I mean, lots of possible upsets in that, but yo, real ones. Yeah, that was the same as me, man. That was the same as me. I was disappointed too. I feel like cheating in SuperCard is just more about saving time than actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like this game isn't that PvP heavy to where I feel like using a bot and stuff is that big of a deal. I mean, at least to me. I know a lot of people like don't like it, and I totally understand and respect it. So, but I mean, I've never used one, but it's not like a console game where there's higher level forms of cheating. What changes did they make to PCC? So you can now edit your deck, Tron. You can now edit your deck. The matchmaking is more like War, which is nice. They don't have special cards and shit. They made the last milestone. They made this repeatable, so that's also a very good one. Let's see. What else was there? I don't know if that's it. No. That's it. I mean, those are like the three big things I could think of right off the top of my head. Deck editing. Matchmaking is like War, which is nice. There's no animations like in Wild. So that's a fucking relief, I tell you that, because the wild animations are terrible. That's pretty much it, I think. I think that's pretty much it. Atlanta up 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Who are they playing? Yo, Priest retains after Drew cashes in right then. He about to win. Punk screws him over again. Gotta figure it was coming. I mean, people said it. People said it was gonna happen. Seems to be what he's good at lately, right? Ah, the Phillies? Nice. Did I delete the old... No, Tron. The old My NBA videos are on the other YouTube channel. So for a long time, we only had one YouTube channel. And I did sports and other games on that single YouTube channel. And then I eventually decided to do just a sports YouTube channel, which is the one you're on now. And so all the old My NBA videos are on the old YouTube channel. So you have to go to that. The whole state of California right now is scorching hot. Funny thing is, the weather meteorologists were predicting most of the abnormal heat would be in the northern states. I mean, it's crazy To me, it just blows my mind how there can be a profession in this world, like, especially in the United States, but this is worldwide, right? A profession in the world that gets paid so much money in which you don't have to really be accurate in anything you do. I mean, sure, meteorologists need to know how to read the machines or whatever that kind of read the weather and understand, you know, high and low pressures and all that other bullshit, which is just book knowledge, right? But like, it's crazy that there's professions out in the world where it's like they get paid over $100,000 a year, and they literally are never, like, they don't have to be right, and they're basically never right. You know, like, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, but like, they chalk it up to, oh, it's the weather, you know, it's unpredictable. It's like, bro, like, how are these guys getting paid so much money? And literally, you know, I can make just as good guesses, you know, they do. I can't even tell you how many times we look up on the weather app and it says rain 50%. What the fuck is that? 50%. Like, of course, this is Houston. Every single day, it's 50%. Like, it could rain, it could not rain. I mean, that's just a logical possibility with this city that we live in. We're going to get this 750 right here, and then we're going to switch over and use our energies in 2K. I was going to say, I remember you always make those gauntlet videos where you showed your polls and stuff over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, a couple other people mentioned to me that they missed those videos, man, where I do pull rates and things like that. I've done a couple of them. I've done a couple of them on WWE SuperCard. And the videos really weren't all that successful. I don't know. They just didn't have the same impact, right? Because, like, one, we have a countdown. Like, we have a, you know, counter at the bottom where it tells us how many resets we need until we get a pull. And two, it takes longer in WWE. So, like, I can go through an entire event and not get any resets, right? And there's so many tiers that you can pull. And so, I don't know. I mean, I did a couple of them in WWE, and it was, you know, they weren't very successful videos. And I could do them in NFL, obviously, but, like, what's the point? Like, we literally get a Ruby top tier card every three, you know, resets. So, I mean, it's obviously no point in WWE or in NBA or in NFL either. But I mean, maybe once we get you know, more tiers in the game, we'll go back to doing some of those. I mean, I like them. I like doing them. I thought they were always fun at the end of the event. You know, show that I got this many resets. You know, this many top tier cards, this many everything, and nostalgic watching the old Miami. Pretty much interesting. Watch your lackluster pulls. Yo, I mean, it's definitely interesting watching the old videos. I mean, I had lots of videos from back in the day, you know. Like, I started really getting a lot of subs and on YouTube from Injustice 2. That was my game. Like, that was the game that I played a lot, played the most, and made the most videos on. And so, like, watching some of those videos, you know, back then, I'm like, God damn, these videos are bad, dude. Can't believe that people watch this crap. But, like, it's so different, you know, from back then as it is now. All right, let's switch over. We're going to switch over to NFL 2K real quick. Do our energies for that. And then we're going to switch back. Okay. Damn, I already got full resets. These things go up quick. We're sitting at 7,300 right now. So we have started to come across Ruby tier cards or Ruby tier decks. Oh my gosh, push the button. $3,200 credits for one Ruby. Yeah, no doubt. It was 113 in Sacramento. Just came back from vacation. That's hot, bro. And it's been over 120 in Phoenix, so I know all about that sort of heat, man. That sort of heat. I always try to explain it like people that live here in Texas, you know, they're like, "Oh, but it's a dry heat." Man, you ain't been in 120-degree heat to even remotely say that. Like, it's absolutely insane how hot 120 degrees is, dry or not. Like, it literally feels like you're melting out in the sun. SuperCard just got so much inflation just because back to base cards used to matter. Now you're getting promos every couple days. They're bigger and better cards. Yeah. I mean, they've added so many promo cards in this game or in WWE, and I mean, it's good and bad in a lot of sense. I mean, people have gotten tired of all the promos, which is, I don't know, interesting to me. But there's, you know, some people that, you know, like it all, and I really like how they took the old legacy cards and you could put them in anything you want now. So I really like that. That's actually made me, you know, want to collect other things now. They used to not really collect anything. Takes time to evolve a channel. That it does. That it does, man. Although I didn't necessarily think it would take this long, but it certainly does. But, you know, in the same sense, like the quality also improves over the years. You know, the quality and the entertainment value for people and, you know, the things that you do during the stream, all of that definitely gets better over the years. And that's probably the most important. Hey, see, we got a Ruby 1 right now. So Ruby 1 deck. Which again, like I suspect, as we get to the next tier, it's probably going to be even more than that. Also, I was like right in front of you last night in end zone leaderboard. Really? I saw you near me and we were both tops. No shit, bro. I have not looked at the leaderboard at all. I have not looked at the leaderboard one single time since we've started. I was actually gonna wait until I think until I finished maybe both rubies. I think when I finish both rubies, then I'll look. Because I do suspect that the fact that this ruby means that a lot of people are going to struggle that are lower tier, you know, that are just Sapphire 3, you know, things like that. I think a lot of people are going to struggle. Which means that, You know, it's going to be easier to get in that top spot. Dry heat can be fatal. The UV rays from the sun. Yeah, I mean, like I don't mind. I actually don't mind heat itself, like actual temperature heat. It's like the sun and the UV and that sort of stuff. That's what is miserable. Like I actually don't even mind humidity. I certainly prefer the cold though. I'd rather it be like freezing. I'd rather it be like 20 below rather than 120. Amy just gonna look so nice considering how the game is designed and the layout. I hope so. I mean, I hope so. Already starting to get close to max out Ruby? Really? Wow. Damn, man. Yeah, we got a long way to go for that. We certainly got a long way to go for that. We a little bit out. We a little bit out. I think I only have a couple rubies at level 5, and that's it. Yo, Brown. What's up, brother? Fell asleep around 12, woke up at 4. All right. It's a nice nap. Yo, Hoops. What's up, dude? Welcome, man. You playing this on PC? No. I do not play on any sort of emulator. I do not like them. This is on the good old cell phone. Holy shit, that's a good punter. That's probably the best punter in Ruby, right? 31-44. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's a good pull. Yeah, that's what it looked like. I mean, that's a pretty high, you know, the some of the cards obviously that you don't use. I mean, they can still juice up your overall, you know, deck value, but you know, they're obviously not going to impact the game in any way. Especially a punter. But I mean, it's cool to still get them. Yo, you've been grinding? I mean, somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I'm trying to get the 15K. I'll get the 15K and just stop. You know? We'll get 15. We'll get that and then just, you know, quit for the weekend if we get it done early. I mean, if not, then, you know, I'll probably stretch it out till Monday like normal. Gonna leave me behind. Well, SuperCard? SuperCard's been good. We're getting ready to actually jump back on SuperCard. So as soon as we get done with our energies right here, then we're gonna jump back over to SuperCard. But SuperCard's been good. Yeah. We just grinding out SuperCard, you know, grinding out the event for this weekend. You know, doing some PCC. But we just flip-flopping back and forth. I've been grinding North region for end zone. Might switch to West. They have the best punter and kicker. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know about the punter. But our kicker's juiced. Almost done with emeralds too. I actually am almost finished with all tier 14 emeralds. So we're getting close to getting that done. Sapphires as well. I mean, we're obviously a little bit further away from sapphires, but I think by next tier, man. I think by next tier, we're probably going to have all... I mean, we're definitely going to have all emeralds. We're going to be close to having all sapphires done. So we pretty much caught up for sure. I'm going to be in the chat, but grinding season mode. All right, Hoops. This is something you'll probably like. I have actually... every maxed out gold and emerald with their gold and emerald equipments. That's what I'm talking about, Tron. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's just like me. That is just like me. That's exactly what I did. I did all the silvers, got them all maxed out with silver equipments. I did all the golds, got all the golds maxed out with gold equipments. I am just about done with emeralds, and we'll have all the emeralds with emerald equipments, and then as well working on the sapphires. So yeah. Yep. Definitely, man. Definitely. That's almost a must for me to grind out to be able to try to get all of them maxed out like that. That's definitely a big deal. I mean, that's part of card collecting. I've been kind of grinding since mid-June. Was Emerald 3 with 49k power. Now Ruby 3 with 80k. Yeah, that's about what we're at. We're about at 80k too, I think. I want to max out those draft. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Bro, I'm with you. Only problem, at least for me, is that I don't know, man. I just like I want to do it because I want it. Like my card collector in me is like wants to do it, but holy shit, man, 14, and I haven't even done a gold one yet. So I would have to do. I want to get the gold ones too. So you got to do 14 gold. I think I got maybe 8 emerald left. Maybe 8 emerald left, and maybe I don't know 13 sapphires left, bro. That's just so many seasons. It's just a lot of seasons. Like I want to do it, but then like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh man. Getting all these cards just for images of like donkeys and caterpillars and freaking dolphins and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I want them just because I'm a card collector, but and if they do teams on NFL, I want to join yours. Yeah, as soon as they do teams, which I am gonna assume they will. I am definitely gonna assume that they will do teams for sure. Anybody that wants to join will be welcome to, but I'm gonna do it in the order of subscribers and members. So subscribers on Twitch, members on YouTube, they'll get first dibs. I'm gonna you know, let them decide if they want to be in it or not. And then after that, it's gonna be open to subscribers on YouTube and followers on Twitch. And so, but yeah, I am going to do that for sure. Definitely going to do that. I made sure to get the equipment that has 2 boosts as well. I feel like if I just used out of position equipment, way long. Yeah, I couldn't in my mind, you know, put an equipment on there with only 1 boost. I couldn't do it. Like, there's no way. And what really pisses me off, bro, is that like when they made this game and they made the equipments, they obviously did not put any thought into this, right? They did not put any thought into balancing out how many players need specific equipments, right? Because you got some players, you got some cards that literally have only 1 single equipment in that tier that you could put on that has 2 boosts. And then you got other players that have like 7 different equipments that you could put on. Like, it's ridiculous. They didn't at all, you know, put any thought into making the equipments or making what boost they added or anything like that. It's crazy. And they made so many of the equipments like the same except flip-flop. Like, they did one, you know, it would have like speed and something else, and then it'd be flip-flopped with that something else and then speed. You know, it's the same fucking equipment. So, I mean, I hope there's going to be something. I hope there's going to be something that like changes that, you know, and has that, makes it at least relevant and stuff. But, you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what they do. Yo, Revival. What is going on, man? Hey, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that. I don't usually get a lot of notifications on YouTube because of privacy and stuff, so certainly appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Johnny Gargano. That's not who I wanted, bro. What do I do with silver equipments? You can't do shit with them, man. Well, no, I take that back. So what you could do is that when you are building up your deck, you know, and let's say you just have some sapphire cards. I don't know what tier you are, but let's just say you have some sapphire cards and you're trying to just boost them up a little bit. I would honestly just put in sapphire and gold equipments. I mean, silver and gold equipments, because they're going to be ones you replace later. It's not going to be until a little bit later on till you get like whatever cards you got till level 14 in which you want to start putting on sapphire equipments on. So I just typically always use them. I use the silver equipments and gold equipments on basically throwaway. Just something that you could put into a card that's already in your lineup just to boost them up a little bit, where you didn't have to waste a top tier equipment on if you didn't for sure know that you wanted that card in there, you know? If you do 2 a day, you'll get it done before the promo ends in terms of sapphires. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true. I would focus on the higher tier cards since they'll improve your deck. I mean, the sapphire ones aren't going to improve my deck. I mean, they might, but they won't. I mean, they won't for long, if at all, because I mean, I already have, you know, maybe like 4 or 5 level 5 rubies. At that point, you know, it's gonna be pretty. I don't know. I mean, I would just get them for collecting purposes, and that's it. But you're right. I mean, I could certainly still do it. Send you a screenshot recording of when I finish Sapphire in case you want a video guide. Oh no, I got I thought about doing those, you know, for each of the tiers and stuff, but no, I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I would do a video on that or not. It's a lot of games for sure. What game modes they could even add? Well, for one, they could add a team. They could add obviously they could add teams, and then they could add the same event into teams, just increase the stuff. So I mean that gives us something. I mean they could add some, you know. I mean, that's certainly a good question. You know, what sort of events they could add that would be different than what they're doing now. But I'm sure they're going to be able to come up with something. I'm hoping DeMar DeRozan comes to your Kings. You'd be thrilled. All right. I mean, that's fair. A new game mode with the week 1 thing. I have a feeling like it's going to be a party game mode. Yeah. I think it's going to be kind of like that too. You're right. I think it's going to be kind of like that too. I think every single week you're going to be able to put in your cards, make predictions, highest points win. That's why I emphasized collecting every single card, getting every single card with, you know, the equal tier equipments, maxing out every single card you could possibly have in this game. Because, you know, you're going to want options when that game mode comes around. And that's why it's important to get the Season Sapphires. That's true too. That is true too. Yeah, that's a good point. Where are we at? All right, 7,300. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Not crazy good, but not terrible. Difficulty level is much like Giants Unleashed for this game mode, which is very nice. The only difference between this and Giants Unleashed, obviously, is the amount of time you actually have to put into this game mode. Which you probably got to put in like 10 times the amount of time you put in Giants Unleashed. You could probably do all of regular and heroic Giants Unleashed in like a fifth of the time that you grind this event out. But I would say it's equal on the level of being easy. Like it's been that easy for us. I don't know about everybody, like if you're lower tiered or if you don't have special cards, you know, it probably is a little bit more difficult. But I think in any game mode where you can go, what are we now? 278 and 0. You know, it's not a difficult game mode. I mean, you can't do that in any game mode. Well, okay, Elimination Chamber, you can do that. As long as you have a decent support card, you could. I mean, I don't think I've lost an Elimination Chamber in like 6 years. But every other game mode you can lose in. Whoops. Dang it. Hey, chat, does the summer promo end the exact same time that Reward Mania ends? Are they both ending on the exact same day? Need to know how much time we got to try to grind out maybe 1 or 2 more fusions. Which is almost impossible to get the ingredients, but still gonna try. Oh, Braun Breaker was another one, you know, that we also didn't have. Man, there were so many. Anyone got any updates on Money in the Bank? Anyone got updated results? I think there is still botting in PCC. Yeah, I think there is. I think there's still botting and speeders in PCC. Yup. And this game mode obviously would probably benefit people that use botting more than any other game mode in the game. For sure. Especially if you had a secondary device, if you had just like a cell phone or whatever it is you had, or a computer. I'm not sure if you put them on your phone or if you put I would think maybe you put the bots on computer. But put it on PC and just let it run, bro. Actually, we'll check leaderboard. Let's check leaderboard and see what it is. Calculate how many games that is. Yeah, you can certainly do that, man. You certainly could do that and definitely get obviously a decent rank. I mean, it wouldn't take long. If you think about like the people that are using them, I'm just gonna assume again that the first boy, like Starboy, 58,000 points, and that's, you know, how many days is that? That's 2 days. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. So that's 24 hours at 4 o'clock. 4 plus 2 hours. That's 26 hours and half. So how much is day? A little bit more than that. So you can probably come up with 30,000 points. 25. I mean, you could probably get 20,000 points if you got one at least. Just starting right now until it ended. And that will put you crazy high. I mean, 20,000 points. We are ranked in the 7,000s and I only got 1,800 points. You know? Like this guy got 58,000, bro. I mean, chat, even if this was a doubler, right? Even if this was a doubler every single match, Even if this was a doubler every single match, that's still 5,808 games using a doubler. If there is no doubler and it's just picks, this would be 11,000 games without doublers. 11,000. And we're only like halfway through, a little more than halfway through the event. I mean, that's a lot of fucking games, bro. So, obviously that's what he's using. And so I would think that, you know, in a day and a half, you could come up with a big old chunk of points, you know? You can buy a bot on iOS, Android, and emulator? That's crazy, man. $4K wild games in one day. Holy shit. It's nuts, man. I bet, you know, doing matches is just so easy. Just doing matches is so easy. You just plop them in, you know, wild. You have those, you have them done in an hour. 2 hours. You have all 100 matches on all 6 cards done in a couple hours. $200 streak. That's nuts. I can't even get past 10. They don't count wild anymore though, because you have to play a wild, then 2 wilds. Are you serious? You're telling me matches don't count in wild no more? Or you have to play 2 wilds for it to count as a match? The fuck is that? Oh, I get it. Because of the speed. Okay. It was because of the speed bot. Okay. Not an actual mechanic in the game. It was because of the speeder. I got you. That's nuts. Yeah, I would have to slow it down, man. Slow it down to like quarter speed just to make sure that it gets it. Yo, you have a video of doing 3 whole wilds in 10 seconds. That's nuts. It's nuts, man. Hey, I think we're actually going to get a reset, though. Another max reset, like always. See if we can get a another down arrow, which would be absolutely amazing, because this seems to be all we can get. ID Cloud, you can spend or speed way faster. Says it on your phone. It's interesting, man. I mean, pretty soon, they're gonna have that for like PC games and stuff. It's gonna be a bot that literally plays your game, not a bot as in the bot shows you where the people are in the game, or an aim bot that kind of helps your reticle move to the correct place. but an actual bot that plays the game for you, where you don't even have to play the game. I mean, we're gonna, I'm sure, get to that point in console or in PC games. PCC looks fun. Nowadays, though, I might play it. Yeah, give it a shot, man. I'll be up 20 hours just chilling in VC with my mans. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I mean, I always say, you know, do the things you love to enjoy. If you know, like playing this, like playing that, do it. You know, that's you know what I want to be, at least as far as content creation goes. I want to do the games that I want to play. You know, I want to do the games that I enjoy. I want to do the games that, you know, not just do a game, you know, because it's popular, or do a game because, you know, other people are doing it, or do this because somebody else did it and it's special, you know, whatever. I do the games that I want to play. That's crazy lore of botting, because back in season 1, I think there was already a bot developed, but didn't get developed for regular use. I mean, technology is always going to be there, that's for sure. Technology is always going to be there. Damn, bros. They don't usually beat me. Had a crazy shot. Oh, never mind. I guess we won. I didn't think we were actually going to win that. They actually had a pretty strong regular Enigma card, which is crazy. You don't usually see them that strong. $50K points in PCC, which is impossible. I mean, it feels like, I mean, it feels like that's what's happening right now. You know, this is one day. Like this dude right here will be, he'll be over 100,000. Well, maybe not. I bet you he'll be close. He'll be close to 100,000 points. Like that's just nuts. That's just nuts, man. At 5 points a game, getting 100,000 points. So that thing's on like mad overtime. That thing's working. Oh yeah. Yeah, like at 5 points a game right now, the guy that's number 1 has over 5,000 games. And that's at plus 10. You know, like you said, that's plus 10, 5,000 games. You know, and if it's plus 5, that's 10,000 games, which is nuts. But yeah, I feel you. I mean, especially back in season 1. I mean, 8 years ago, that's nuts. Nowadays, it's a normal thing. But I mean, that's how technology is, right? That's how technology is. And I mean, for somebody like me who's, again, old, born in the 70s, and basically has been through all of the gaming era, right? From the very beginning of gaming. And every sort of technology upgrade that we've had in every single system, from computers to TVs to phones to everything. You know, I was, you know, people in my generation, well, my generation, whatever you want to call it, people born in the 70s, you know, we we're like the only like to be here from be there from the very beginning, from it started, and seeing how fast things can progress. I mean, even just in 8 seasons or 10 seasons of WWE SuperCard, seeing the amount of progress that they've made to be able to cheat even better, or bot even better, speed even better. It's nuts. And of course, the game itself. I mean, the game itself is obviously getting better. Yeah, there's no way you could have 1 million games and not doing that, man. Like, there's no way. I don't know how that would be possible. I mean, I know I'm not like... I know I'm not like a crazy hardcore grinder, that plays all the time or something like that. But I mean, I've been playing for 8 seasons since season 3. And I legit only have 70,000 games or something like that. 80,000 games. And I've been playing since season 3. So I've been playing for like 8 years. And I only got like 70,000 games. Slowly making efforts to crack down. I think they're trying. But it's hard. I mean, it's hard because I don't think they have the money, or okay, I don't know if they're willing to invest the money they need in order to stop it. Because obviously, just like with hackers, man, with just like every security firm out there that specializes in computer security, infrastructure, things like that. For everything that advances in that field to stop hackers always advance even further to go past whatever the people put in place. So like the hackers and the cheaters and whatever, their technology is always ahead of the people that implement the technology to stop it. And so it's always going to be an uphill battle. I mean, it's always going to be uphill. Which is never going to be one they're ever going to win completely, I don't think. But it is nice they're trying. Three-month break from NBA. 24K in diamond tier, and that was like 1 month. Yeah, I don't remember how many we had. I mean, we had... I don't know how many we had, but... I don't think it was that many, but... we didn't have a whole lot of time, obviously, in NBA SuperCard. Yeah, 50K games is nuts. I think we're probably about 1,500 or something on NFL. Yo, you got the band hammer? Dang. I mean, not that it matters now, though, right? The game's gone, poof, in the wind. Doesn't really matter anymore. SuperCard, we took a huge break. We took like a 13-month break in SuperCard in WWE, I mean. So there was a time where we did that in this game. Took a huge break. Nah, they didn't make it long. Which is, again, why, I mean, which again, just, it doesn't seem to translate to NFL SuperCard or NFL 2K. Like, it's almost like that they don't, like their plan isn't longevity. Like when they make the game, when they made NBA SuperCard and when they made NFL 2K, it's like the way that they designed it and the way that they made it and the way that they're continuing to do the same things that weren't successful. It's like they're not really trying to make it successful. All they're trying to do is get money. And then they're going to get, you know, they're going to last a year and a half or something like that. And then they're just going to dip. They're going to be like, we sucked this dry and now let's dip. I mean, that's honestly what it feels like they're doing. It's what it felt like they were doing in a way in NBA SuperCard. But I mean, they certainly put in a lot more effort in that game. At least as far as the card designs go. I know. I mean, I was real ones. I'm with you, man. I was like they had a lot going for it. They had game modes that were different, and or they had game modes in NBA SuperCard that were different than WWE. It looked like that they were, you know, going away from the carbon copy of WWE just in a different sport. They were making things different. Granted, their card designs, at least in the beginning, were very unoriginal, but they did do better and they did make better card designs. They weren't anywhere on the level of WWE SuperCard, but they were at least different and unique in some aspects with some of them. They had teams. I mean, it seemed like everything was okay. And then I don't know, then it just quit. It just quit. Like they just stopped doing shit and they stopped, you know, it's like they was like, okay, well, let's just focus on getting money and we'll get money. And then we'll dip. And then we'll leave. And then we won't care, you know, then we'll just close it out. And so, like with NFL 2K Playmakers, it seems like it's going along those same tracks. Seems like they're doing things to make money. And they're going to continue to push making money. And without investing in anything. I mean, they're not investing in anything. You know, they're not making cards. I mean, at least as of right now, like we don't have any special cards. We don't have any summer cards. I mean, we do have the draft day cards, but those don't count because there's no images or nothing. I mean, yes, it's a different design, but it looks like a fucking bathroom wall at a gas station or something. Like that's what the card art looks like. Like those look like bathroom tiles. And then they put pictures of dolphins and goats and birds and other shit on it. Like, I am a little worried. I mean, I am a little worried. I mean, it honestly feels like it's headed down that same track, same path. I enjoyed it too, real ones. I did. I enjoyed NBA SuperCard. I enjoyed the game modes. I thought Dynasty. I thought Super Dynasty. Super Dynasty. That's what it was called. I thought Super Dynasty was fucking awesome. If they put in Super Dynasty and WWE SuperCard, that would be my favorite event. Man, that event was absolutely fire. It was so much fun. And if they put that in WWE SuperCard, man, that would be great. Obviously, they took campaign, you know, in this game from NBA SuperCard, which was obviously really successful. The one in NBA SuperCard was better than the one in WWE, but it still had the same idea, which worked. I mean, they had like different game modes and stuff, which made it enjoyable. I mean, it seemed like it was going in the right spot, right direction, but then just nope, nothing. Like, all right, we got what we wanted. Peace out. Yeah, they just stopped tweeting everything. And then they ran the same event like 6 events in a row. Put all those old event cards in there and then just ran that same event like 6 weeks in a row or 2 months in a row. Like, no. All the meanwhile, they were still trying to sell packs. Yeah, the recycled gauntlet. That's exactly right, Real Ones. Exactly right, man. I am also worried about it, Tron. I am also worried about it. Yeah. And it's a different type of worry because with NBA SuperCard, I don't know, it just felt like they were trying. And with NFL 2K, it feels like they know. Like, it feels like they would have learned, obviously, from WWE SuperCard, NHL SuperCard, my NBA 2K, NBA SuperCard. I mean, think about that. That's 4 fucking mobile games that are card collectors. And now they're doing NFL 2K, and they're literally doing it in ways that, you know, like they didn't learn from any of the 4 previous games, in which 3 of them have failed. Like, who's running shit? Who's running shit? Which makes me think that it's just like a money grab. That they're just doing it for a year and a half, suck some people dry of their pockets, and then that's it. And then they're leaving. But, you know, I want to stay hopeful. I do. I want to stay hopeful. And we're going to keep playing, you know, because obviously we do content on it. You know, we're going to stream. We're going to do content on it. We're going to enjoy it, you know, as much as we can. And just hope for the best. I don't remember that, Tron. I don't remember that. I never had trouble in Dynasty. I never did not get first place. When Dynasty first came out, it took me a couple seasons to figure out the tricks and stuff, but after I figured it out, man, I don't think I ever didn't get first place in Dynasty. Yeah, the cards aren't good. That's facts. The cards aren't good. But in the same sense, NBA SuperCard's cards weren't good in the beginning either. And they did get better. Like, NBA SuperCard had some pretty basic shit when it first came out. Their cards were not very good. And they did get better though. And they ended up dropping things like summer cards, spring cards, winter cards, whatever, holiday cards. They did drop promos and did do all that stuff. So, I mean, they did do stuff. So, I mean, I'm just gonna only hope that sort of stuff comes. I mean, I tell you, if we get every single tier just with a different color, like nobody's gonna. That's obviously gonna get old real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily worried about the game modes and things like that. I mean, I know in the beginning that it's going to take some time to get the team thing together. Granted, I think it should be here already, and other event modes for sure. I think that should be here already. But it's just like it's just the decision making of what they're doing. It's the little things. It's the little things that have me worried, that make me think that like they're either completely clueless, they don't know what they're doing, or they just don't give a fuck. They plain just don't give a fuck. Just like the other day when we had Justin Tucker as an event card. Like there is absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason why you would put a fucking kicker as an event card. I don't give a fuck. Like that is literally dumb shit. And so it's like little things like that, things like that really got me worried. The thing with obviously the draft cards. The thing with the draft cards, thinking that it was going to be cool or acceptable or even remotely wanted, that they put out draft day cards and put stupid mascots on them. Like, no. So it's like those little things like that have me worried. Things like things like when they drop the pack, the day that Ruby Tier drops, right? The day Ruby Tier drops, they put out a franchise pick with a Sapphire card in it. Like the same day that Sapphire, or the same day that Ruby Tier releases, they put in a sapphire cards into a paid thing. Like people are gonna get that. Like I don't know, man. It's like little decisions. Historic players, there should be, for sure. But then again, they put Bo Jackson on there. It's gonna be a freaking placeholder. There's no pay to win cards. There is no pay to win cards. They're just releasing packs as if new content. Well, I mean, you got two problems here with that. And Tron, I think you got two problems. And I don't know their financial, situation, right? I can't see what it is they're doing. I can't see, the money that they make, etc. But you got a huge problem. One, in WWE, they make things in their pay to win aspect desirable, right? Which means people are gonna buy them. Okay? And the more people that spend money on the game, the more successful the game is. If you make things like what's that Sapphire they put in there? There was a Sapphire one the last time where they put them in the $100 pack that cost $100 fucking dollars for one single card. Those progression packs, with TJ Watt. They put TJ Watt in there, and it was $100 to get that done. And sure, it's a pack. It's not overpowered. I get it, but here's the problem. Either one, it's worthless and no one's going to buy it. Or two, it's not worth $100. And I think both things are absolutely terrible. I think if you're going to make packs, you need to make packs in which the reward is worth it and make it desirable. If people don't buy their shit, then they're not going to make money and the game's not going to be successful. And then we're going to end up in square one, just like NBA SuperCard, where they didn't make enough money and they just had to close the doors. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, everybody's going to have a different opinion, but Tiffany Stratton won Money in the Bank. That's good. That's good news. The kicker and the punter, I don't get. It's why it's an event card. Yeah, I agree. Realistically, none of the cards matter as of right now in the game. So oh fuck no, man, hell no, bro. The offense is literally the most important, hands down. Like, you can't argue that one single bit, because the offense actually means something, especially when it comes to end zone rush. You have to have high-tiered cards, especially now that Ruby is out. You have to have high-tiered cards. The higher-tiered cards you are, the less hearts you have to use, the further you're going to make it, the less helmets you have to use, the less coins you would have to use if you plan on doing that, etc. A kicker is absolutely irrelevant. It does nothing in any sort of game mode. You can even even use your offense. You can even argue defense for end zone rush. Or not end zone rush, red zone. But offense is by far the most important. By far the most important. And the most important position in the game is quarterback. Where's our quarterback event card? Like, that's the most important position in the football. In football is the quarterback. Where's the quarterback? So, I don't know, man. I disagree with you on that point. But again, everybody's going to have a different opinion, so it's all good. I don't like fault you for it or anything like that. I mean, everybody has a different opinion. But I personally think it's a complete waste. Complete waste. I doubt it'll last. I think it'll last 1 year. I think it'll go 1 year. I think it'll be at least 1 year. I don't think there's anything wrong with releasing packs. I just think the stuff in the packs are, one, worthless. And two, obviously not worth the money. But most importantly, there's no way that many people could be buying them. There's no way. Like, they're really not any good. So it makes me feel like they're not making money. But I don't know. They have been listening somewhat to the community once. They took one of my suggestions, made it to where you get sapphires and rubies as resets. I mean, it's kind of been like that since the beginning, though. I mean, we started off as gold. Silver didn't reset, but gold did. Then we moved on to emerald. Again, same thing as just the two top tiers. You moved on to sapphire, and then emeralds and sapphires were the only thing that reset the draft board. Golds didn't reset the draft board anymore. We moved on to ruby, then ruby and sapphire reset the draft board, and everything else didn't. And so I think that, it's been like that. The top two tiers reset the draft board. It's been like that since the beginning. No, but they did fix it. I mean, you were supposed to get emeralds in sapphire, but it was a bug, and they did fix it. And it is fixed now. So the only reason it was like that when you didn't get emeralds is because it was bugged. There was a problem with it. And they never bothered fixing it. But they did end up finally fixing it. And people that are sapphire did pull only pull emeralds and sapphires. So that's why you know, like, people that started grinding in the very beginning were at a huge advantage over the people that took their time, because once they fixed that, then and then people that are, you know, people that were still emerald or still sapphire tier, they started pulling a shit ton of emeralds, and they couldn't, you know, it took them forever. It's taking them forever to level up sapphire. Like when we were sapphire, all we were pulling was sapphire pulls. Then they ended up fixing it, and then people that were sapphire only, you know, majority pull emeralds now, and they pull emeralds and sapphire, and so it's taking them even longer to level up to ruby tier. And so we had a huge advantage when it was bugged. Yeah, all I want to do is play the game, enjoy it, get updated, you know. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. That's what I want. And personally, for me, I think WWE does a great job. I mean, I think so. Like, they put out these special exclusive cards that I will never fucking touch, right? In these packs and stuff. And I'm okay with that. I don't need to buy everything, but there does need to be things in the game that are exclusive to people that want to buy them, and that have to be good for those people that want to buy them, because that stuff's important. And I'm okay with that. It gives me there's lots of other things in the game that I can do for free, you know, without spending money. And I'm totally good with the balance. And so I enjoy it. I like how WWE is set up. You know, just like I like the Superstore. I like the things that they do for free. Even the paid stuff. And being that I don't spend money, you know, it's good to have paid stuff that I can't get. It's important. You know, so I'm okay with it. And I like how it's set up. And I don't mind if NFL does that similar thing, but the shit in the NFL is just bad. It's just bad. Are you sure it's a bug? I thought it was because no. It was a bug for sure. Yeah, it was definitely a bug. Because they put out it was fixed when they put out the update. They put out the update and it fixed it. Because people now, I mean, that's how it is now, you know. You know, when people are gold reset it. When you were emerald, gold and emerald reset it. When you're sapphire, sapphire and emerald reset it. When you're ruby, ruby and sapphire reset it. And so that's how it is now. Like if you're sapphire now, you're pulling emeralds and sapphires, and that's what's resetting it. If you're emerald, you're pulling gold and emerald, and that's it for resets. Yo, Josh, what is up, brother? Welcome, man. We're doing all right, man. You know, late night stream. No, 9 o'clock, which we don't normally do. We don't ever do streams at night, but good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. I quit the game after the Christian McCaffrey event, so don't question my knowledge. I had no idea. It's all good, brother. It's all good, man. So, I mean, we're just hitting, you know, we're just sitting here talking and just conversating, just bullshitting around. So it's just, you know, just general chit chat. I don't get all offended or butthurt or any of that stuff. So, you know, you don't have to worry about any of that with me. What's y'all's deck rating in NFL? Mine's pretty low, but 85. That's way too high, man. 85,835 is way too high. Breaking news, Cat Daddy has decided to gift us a special present by making the next event card the worst punter in Ruby. Sources say the devs thought this would be a great addition. Right? That's how I feel like it goes, man. Like or they just don't know football. I mean, it could be possible they don't know football. Josh, I am not watching Money in the Bank. I was just told though that Tiffany Stratton won, which is nice. Don't know about the other results though. Oh, Damian Priest won, right? I don't know about the other ones though. I don't know about the other results. But no, we just streaming right now. What are we let's do 3 more and then switch over. We'll do 3 more and then switch over. Get us an even 300. I do this thing on NFL where the cards aren't the top 3 of their position. I just use emerald equipments until I have top 3 of the position leveled. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, I didn't think you were mad. I didn't think you were mad. I was just saying that you know, I was just saying that, you know, like we all have different opinions on things, you know, not that that particular thing was an opinion, but just in general, you know, on things that we like or what we think that, you know, people need or don't need, you know, in the game, and, you know, what I think that would make it successful or not make it successful. I don't know. I mean, we don't have the inner, you know, financial reports or whatever of the game, but I mean, being that I've been playing SuperCard for so long, I feel like I have a general idea, and they have a successful game right now that's been running for 10 years. I mean, I feel like they should model that format if they want to make the game successful, and they're just not. They're not doing good. Drew won Money in the Bank. Is that going to count as Drew winning Money in the Bank as far as predictions go? Got screwed. CM Punk returned, made Drew lose, and so does Drew get the win on the predictions? But since you can't take off equipment cards, I don't want to waste equipment. Yeah, I mean, that's another stupid thing. It's like, why can we not take off equipment cards? I don't know. There's lots of things that puzzle me. Oh, real. Oh, man. That sucks. And it's in the Super Bowl. You just went through all of that. All 21 games. What is that? 21 games, right? 17 in the regular season. 4 in the playoffs. 21 games and then lose in the Super Bowl. That's rough, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. You're busy in chat, which I, you know, I'm glad you're in chat and chatting it up with you and stuff like that. But for real, that sucks. Without my NBA, there wouldn't be WWE, and without WWE, there wouldn't be NFL. So maybe NFL is going to be. Yeah, I mean, I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so for sure. Watch the Colombia-Panama. Colombia won 5-0. Yeah, I mean, Panama didn't have a chance, but crazy Canada. Dude, how about that? Talk about, like, a shot to the U.S. men's national team, right? Talk about a shot. Like, for all those people that are living in the U.S. and follow football, follow soccer, the fact that not only did the U.S. not make it out of groups and Canada made it out of the groups, not only did those two things happen, but Canada then went on to win their first round. Like, man, it's obviously becoming a shitstorm here for the U.S. national team. It's obviously becoming a shitstorm. I mean, I'm not saying Canada has a shot. They are playing Argentina, right? I think they're playing Argentina in the next round. I don't think Canada has one hell of a shot, but anything can happen in football, man. Anything can happen in football. And so I'm definitely blown away that Canada has done what they've done. I mean, they got some good players on their team. Don't get me wrong. They got some good players on their team, but like it's just crazy to me how US did what it did, failed the way it failed, crashed and burned as hard as it crashed and burned, and Canada just stuck through, bro. They stuck through. They got the results when they needed results. They played well when they needed to play well, and they stuck it through and made it. I mean, it can't. This has to be the furthest they've ever made it, right? I mean, I don't know the history, but I don't know. I mean, what's the furthest they've ever made it? Can't be any further than this. Glad they made equipment easier. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Do you think we will get a Drew versus CM Punk at SummerSlam? I hope so. I hope so. I think that I would like to see that. Gosh, I would like to see that. I mean, it needs to happen, man. It needs to happen, right? Like the shit fucking over gotta stop. Does it not? I mean, it gotta stop. I mean, it feels like it's building up to a head, and it needs to happen. Yo, we're cooked. Real ones, you live in Canada? Look at profiles and look at mentors collected. Yeah, that's been there for a long time, man. That's been there for months. Yeah, that mentors thing has been there for months. We don't know what it is. It was actually in the beta too. Mentors was in the beta, and they still haven't told us what the fuck it is. Support cards, coaches, could be Hall of Famers, right? You know, Barry Sanders could be a mentor towards running backs or something, give running backs boosts or something like that. You know, have the Hall of Famers as like mentors or something. But I mean, yeah, who knows? 2K the type of company to say when questioned why their games failed, we tried until we didn't. No doubt. No doubt, man. Support cards are historic, yeah. Imagine it's rival clash cards. John Cena retired 2025. I mean, how much more he got it left, you know? I mean, I understand it. I mean, it's crazy to see it, especially if you've been around since what? 2000, you know? Like, it's crazy to think about, you know, a lot of these guys doing retiring and stuff, but I mean, obviously we know it's common. All right, let's switch over. Let's move back. Let's go use our energies real quick. And then I doubt it's Rivals Clash, but that would be... Yeah, I mean... Rivals Clash was hard. Obviously, it's very similar to PCC. Rivals Clash is. Rivals Clash back in the My NBA 2K days. I don't want another game mode like that. That was way too sweaty for me. Way too sweaty. Yo, you live in the United States, but the fact they couldn't make it out of group when we had a pretty... Oh, we had the easiest group. We didn't just have an easy group. We had the easiest group. And we had two teams that we should have hands down absolutely smoked. Hands down absolutely smoked. But it didn't happen. So yeah. The USA is cooked when it comes to football. We are cooked. Like what? There's no way this is a Sapphire 3 deck with these 3,000 pluses. There's no way this is Sapphire 3. Get out of here. There's no way. This is literally impossible. It's Sapphire 3. Absolutely a troll. Yeah, this is definitely a bullshit ass deck. There's no way. That deck was way stronger than a Sapphire 3. (2002). Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time, Josh. Yeah, definitely been a long time. So that's 22 years, man. That is definitely a long time. Hey, there we go. Kevin Dotson got him up to 4 now. Only one more. I'll get those 2 and I'll put him on, get him on those double equipments. Yo, Shadow Green with a raid. Hey, Party of 5, appreciate you. Welcome everybody. I don't know if you checked out the stream back and forth. We are switching between WWE SuperCard and NFL 2K Playmakers. So we're going back and forth between the two games. So we're using our energy in NFL and then we're jumping over to WWE and then we play that and then go over to NFL and then use our energy. Same thing as we did before. So I appreciate you coming out. And if you are new to the stream, welcome. If you are been to the stream before, hey, you know, how's it going? Hopefully y'all are having a good weekend. Hello in an ad. Okay. Understood. 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 In terms of FIFA World Rankings for countries, yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. A Sapphire 3 deck technically can have 3.1 because Ruby 3s have all 3Ks. I don't think so, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but like when I had all sapphires, in my deck, you know, before Ruby tier dropped, once those sapphires came in my stuff, I went to Ruby plus plus. So I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to say. Y'all still in ads? Tommaso, what's going on, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see you. I love y'all's emotes. Love y'all's emotes. Again, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully everybody's doing good. If you are new to the channel, We are streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So we're streaming on both platforms. If you have not seen our YouTube page and want to check it out, it's in the description or down below. But if you've been to the channel before, like I said, what's up? And hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. And like I said, we're bouncing from 2 games. NFL 2K, back to WWE, back to NFL 2K, back to WWE. You know, using our energies and such. Trying to be efficient about grinding, you know? Because we're trying to get 2 event cards in one weekend. So we need to try to, you know, spend as less effort as possible. Just breezing through Ruby 1s and 2s deck. You don't even need... Yeah, Tron, you said you're all level 14 though, man. Yeah, I still need to use hearts. Second Gardner card. We are on... We're on the second one. We're on the second Ruby card. That's what we're on. Second Ruby card. Am I watching the Uruguay-Brazil game? What time is it? Wait, is it on now? That's a tough... that's not tonight, is it? Do I play every day because your level is pretty high? I thought you didn't play much. I do not play every day. No, I do not. In the beginning, I mean, we stream a lot though. Like I stream a lot. So when I'm streaming, I'm playing. You know, like I stream almost every day. Like, you know, I stream 4 or 5 hours a day, every day. And so, I mean, when I'm not streaming, I don't play a crazy amount. When I stream, I play, you know? And in the very beginning of NFL, I did play a lot. But I don't play as much anymore. End zone is really good right now because you can get a top 10, top 25. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Starting the level 14s, nowhere near all. Oh. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Oh shit! I put in a new emote. I forgot I put this in the other day. I put in a new emote on the channel for Twitch. For the raids. I mean, I got a bunch of them, but just for the fact that you raided, you know, and you came in with the raid. You did that. I mean, I got matching ones for the other Phoenixes and stuff. You know, but specifically because you came in with the raid, I totally forgot I put these in and was going to should have dropped a bunch of emotes, the raid emotes. So how was your stream anyway? How are you doing in PCC? Are you doing well? How's everybody else doing in PCC? That was that Shadow Green stream. Are y'all doing good? We're like, I mean, we're getting ready to jump back over to WWE SuperCard, so we'll check it out. But I think we're 7,000 something. We're not like crazy good. Oh, you're not grinding it? Were you playing WWE or were you playing something else? What were you streaming? You were playing SuperCard? All right. Yeah, I've been actually, you know, pleasantly surprised with the new PCC. I've been pleasantly surprised. Yo, 240. What's going on, man? Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate you. It is better. It's miles better. It's miles better. I was a little bit concerned that it would like have the animations of, you know, Wild or something like that. That was a bit scary. I'm glad it is very similar to War as far as deck setup goes. That's also a huge relief because no special cards, right? Which has made the event so much easier. But deck editing obviously is great. And it's, you know, goes fairly quickly too. So it's been nice. It's been nice. I normally don't like to I don't typically play events that require that extensive amount of work, but I've been having fun at least playing it, so that's what we're doing. I like American football. I don't know much about the rules. I want to learn more as I don't know which teams I like and I'm new to it. Yo, Josh, that's the same thing with international football for me, man. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of knew the rules of soccer, international football, you know, football to most people, but soccer to us, dumb Americans. But either way, like, this is my first year really watching it and paying attention to it. And I didn't know a lot of things about it. And I just learned, you know, it and, you know, watched videos, played the game, you know, playing FC24 this year really helped me. But it was kind of like that. And, you know, you kind of have an idea if you find a game and, you know, start playing the game, you'll start picking up on the rules and stuff. Start picking up the rules and the teams and the players and all that stuff. Yo, 86K? I think I'm 80K, Tron. I think I'm 80K. Murder Inc. That was an old ass rap group back in the day. No, that was like Ja Rule's record label or something, wasn't it? I don't remember. I mean, that was a thing back in the day in rap. I can't remember though. Yo, Tommaso, 974. That's fantastic, brother. That is fantastic. I've been considering, you know, doing the 600 credit thing and getting some doublers. I haven't, like, I mean, I'm just right now doing fives, right? Tomorrow I'm going to see where I'm at, see if, you know, I need it or, you know, see what I need to do. I just wish we certainly picked up more doublers on the draft board, because that would be so much better. I said that because one of the opponents on Red Zone Rush that you didn't play had, oh, the same name as yours. Yo, okay. Best rank in all SuperCard events. Well, it's 100% not one single one in WWE SuperCard. Never. No. NBA SuperCard, my NBA 2K for sure. I've definitely finished in the top 25 in my NBA 2K, and every single end zone rush I finished like 150, so that's, you know, these don't count. Like this, obviously this doesn't count necessarily as much as WWE SuperCard. SuperCard, my highest rank. I honestly don't know if I've gotten above 2,000, to be honest, in WWE. Like I said, I'm a pretty casual player, you know, for the most part. I stream a lot, you know, and I play, you know, I like to, you know, play the game. I like to talk about it. I like to talk about sports. That's why I have a sports channel, a sports YouTube channel. You know, I like to do sports video games and stuff. And I play a lot of games, but I just never, I don't play enough to really be able to grind to get too high of a ranking, you know? WWE is ranked 17. NBA is ranked 32. And NFL is 13. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. I grew up watching baseball and wrestling. My favorite baseball is Cincinnati Reds. That's cool, dude. I'm with it. I mean, for baseball, I'm a Diamondback fan. So Diamondbacks are my team for baseball. WWE, wrestling. Okay, let's talk about not real wrestling, but like I don't know how you'd say it. Competitive wrestling. I don't know what would you call the wrestling that's in like the Olympics and stuff like that. Competitive wrestling, maybe. I actually had a great grandfather who went to won the national championship in his weight division and went to Amsterdam in the Olympics in, I think it was 1928. All right. God dang it. All right, so let's flip back over. And I think what's even, yeah, it is. It's super cool. And I think what's even cooler, about it is that I have a poster. So he went to obviously in his college. They have this poster of him along with, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 of the most iconic wrestlers, the most famous, the most successful wrestlers from their college that has won national championships, been to the Olympics, won gold medals, all of that stuff. They got this poster of these 5, 6, 7 people in there of the school's history, and my great grandfather is one of them. And he's like the original. He's the oldest dude on there. I mean, he's long been dead. He was born in 1907, I think, 1905. And this was the Olympics in, I believe it was 1928, whatever the Amsterdam ones was around there. 1924, 1928, something like that. And so, yeah, he was a wrestler. We actually have a lot of wrestlers in our family. We have a couple other wrestlers in current day, last 20 years, that have been to national wrestling in college. I have 3 other cousins that played for the national rugby team. They played rugby. What am I doing in here? Why am I in there? PCC. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Camel, what's up, man? Welcome. Fortunately, the Reds traded your favorite player, Joey Votto, to the Blue Jays. Yeah, that sucks when your favorite players go. Rank 17, 70 to 85K. Hey, y'all, we're talking about the NCAA and how they should have college WWE stars, and I was thinking, assuming NFL as lifelong cycle, we put it in Roman. Yeah, that's what I would say too. We talked about that last stream. Yo, Bucket, what's going on, man? Appreciate the follow, my dude. Thank you for coming out. Hopefully you're doing well, and everybody else. Hopefully y'all are doing well this weekend, having a good time, enjoying, relaxing. We're bracing for this storm that's coming through apparently tomorrow. So we'll have to see if hurricane floods our city again for the 19th time in our history. Hopefully we just don't lose power though. Because if I lose power, that means I can't obviously stream and I can't do content. I can't do those sort of things. Like when power goes out, it sucks. So we'll have to see how it goes. It should be here Sunday night. The hurricane, tropical storm, whatever it is, by the time it rolls through, it should be here on Sunday night, maybe Monday. We just hope for the best, man. Fingers crossed. It's just water, though. Just water can do, obviously, lots of damage. Especially when it comes to power. Love the Olympics. I love the Olympics too. Summer Olympics this summer. Shadow, you gonna be watching every day? I know I will. I will for sure. I will for sure. I like the Olympics. I like Summer Olympics. I like Winter Olympics. I like all that stuff. All that stuff. All of it's so much fun, man. So much fun. You like winter over summer, but both good. I personally also probably like winter over summer too. Yeah. I mean, I live out here in Texas, but I certainly prefer cold weather. And my favorite thing in the past when I was younger and was able to actually do things, my favorite thing in the world to do was snowboard. And so I love the winter. I love the mountains. I love the snow. Like, that's my thing. I love that stuff. And so I really do like the Winter Olympics. I do. But, you know, just like you, I like summer. I like summer too. I like it all, man. I like it all. You want Bo Jackson? That would be fantastic. Same with college football, Tron. When college football drops here in 10 days. Chat, we're probably going to do a 12-hour stream when college football launches. 10 days. I've been waiting for Ultimate Team info on college football for like ever. I want to see a Bo Jackson card out the jump. I do. I want to see one day one. I want it to be a, you know, whatever, like one of those things where we obviously got to grind for, complete objectives, got to sacrifice our soul to get. Like, I want one of those. Kings finally did it, landed DeMar DeRozan. 3 years, $75 million. It's awesome, dude. Hopefully he stays healthy. Just finished Money in the Bank. So we have Tiffany won, Drew won. Did Bloodline end up winning? Did Bloodline win? Or did my boys Randy and Cody and who else was in it? Bloodline won. Fuck, I knew they would win. I mean, I knew they would win, but I didn't have a single Bloodline card. Like, who am I going to put in there? I don't have a single Bloodline card. I knew they were going to win. I mean, I figured they would, but I just crossed my fingers because, I mean, I had no card to put in there. Who was the third wrestler on Bloodline? Who'd they put in there for the three? There, Tongaloa and the brother and who else? Tonga. And who was the third one? Was it Solo? Did Solo do it? Because I wouldn't even have been able to put him in there. I don't even think I got him in there. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Renegade. Drew got it and then got screwed over by CM Punk again. Yeah, always. I mean, of course. You knew it's going to happen. But it's all setting up. You know, it's all setting up for SummerSlam. 86K. That's pretty nice. I'm definitely down with the 86K. Yeah, Tiffany won Women's Money in the Bank, which we got. I mean, that's who we picked. And Drew McIntyre won, which we got. Bloodline won, which I couldn't put in any. So that's actually 3 guys. I put in because I didn't have. Who's the other match? Sammy. What about Sammy? Okay, good. So we won that. We got that. So that the only thing I lost was the ones with Bloodline, because I picked because I didn't have any other cards. I had to pick. I picked Randy and Kevin and Cody. I put those 3 in there because, well, I feel like I kind of got screwed. But then again, I mean, we did have Bloodline event cards for how long, and I never bothered to get any of them because I'm too salty about yellow arrows. I get so tired of seeing yellow arrows, man. It's all I ever see. Yellow, 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 yellow. Quality of the matches is always good these days. Yeah, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the Netflix thing. I really would love to see stuff that is like not censored, you know? I want to see some crazy shit. You know, not stuff that's not made for television. Yeah, but Braun Breakers, I mean, it's in the blood, bro. It's in the, I mean, look at his dad. Look at his dad. You know he's a beast. You know he's a beast, man. Yeah, John Cena announced his retirement. We were also talking about that earlier too, Renegade. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I mean, like I said before, I mean, you figured it's going to happen. I mean, he's up there, man. He's not as old as I am, which means I'm really old. But, yeah, I mean, he's up there. Yo, you choked up? Think he's going to be done soon? I'm the one that grew up with that man, which I understand. I mean, I understand definitely that sort of time frame. Like I watched a lot of wrestling in the 80s, right? When I was a kid, right? And then when I hit high school in the 90s, I don't know, man. I was a bit like wilding out, man. I was going nuts. And then I went off to the Marines in the 90s. And so like there was a full decade of, which is why I don't like, I'm not really, I didn't get really attached to a lot of those era around, you know, John Cena and stuff. It's, you know, with the earlier guys or recently, you know, the last 5 years or so, you know, 5-10 years. Because when I went off in high school in the 90s, when I went off and into the 2000s, I was off doing my own thing, man. I didn't watch TV. I didn't do any of that stuff. So I kind of like fell off the map with a lot of stuff. I actually quit video games for a long time. I mean, I was playing video games since like 1984. You know, when I first started playing. So I went through, many decades of playing, right? And then in the 90s, I just quit. High school, I didn't play video games either. I didn't play video games. I didn't have a TV in my room. I didn't have nothing, man. And then I was like, dude, I'm out. Burn off. Went to the Marines, and we didn't have TVs over there neither. So, yeah, I took a big break from a lot of stuff. And then didn't get back into it. Shit. And then when I came back, I was in college. Because I decided to go to college. I was like, well, you know what? I think college is better than the military. Before I had my doubts, but then I went to college, and then I finally got a TV, and then I finally got a cell phone, which wasn't until like 2005. Beat up John Cena one more time. He may truly be the one wrestler retirement I can actually cry at when he's finished. Yo, Sting for sure, yeah. I actually really like Sting. Really like Sting. Only Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton may rival John Cena in terms of how much of a tear jerker the retirement is going to be. I feel you. You was just up all night doing acid. Bro. I don't even want to get into all the things that we did when we were younger, man. But I tell you, it was wild. I had a wild childhood, man. Absolutely wild. But I tell you, all of it's catching up with me. All of it has caught up with me. I will have to say that. It's definitely all caught up with me. I mean, I'm almost 50 now. And so, like, we've had many, many years of crazy things. And Ray's been wrestling. I don't remember him in 1989. I'll be honest, man. I don't remember him in 1989 in the 80s. I don't know if he was just small or if he like just had a different gimmick or like what it was about him that. But I don't remember him at all that old or being that far back. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true, Renegade. It's certainly possible that he did that. I mean, obviously, a lot of people when they're first coming up. I mean, how old was he in 1989? Like, was he like 18 or something? 19? And so he probably didn't even have his full gimmick or anything like that, right? Maybe even didn't even wear a mask in the beginning. He was 14. Wonder if we went to school together. Yo, Phil, what's going on, dude? Level 18 NFL. Feel like I'm stuck at this point. Emerald 3. The Sapphire season is going to be tough to complete with at Emerald 3. I'll be honest. It's going to be tough. Not that you can't do it, but you could. But honestly, with Emeralds, man, the best thing to do is just grind out the West. Like, keep grinding the West. Keep grinding the West. That's your best place to get the best Emeralds. Most impactful Emeralds to get you into Sapphire tier. If you can somehow sneak out wins in the Sapphire season, then do it. But I think it's going to be really tough for you to complete it. Yo, 240. What's going on, man? I see JB on my leaderboard. Well, we ain't that high. I mean, he's definitely not on my leaderboard. I am 6,500. Anybody in chat around where we are? We're about 6,500 or so. 2010. Phil, and obviously I would focus on your daily quests too. I would definitely do your daily quests. Focus on getting that done, getting those extra sapphires or getting those extra emeralds, and being able to do that. Try to grind out, the event as much as you can. Is probably going to be difficult to make it too far, but that's more free stuff for you to get. Obviously, utilize the spotlight. Utilize spotlight in order to get the best players. Like look at the catalog. Look at the catalog, and then, find the best player that you have that will impact your deck the most and put them in a spotlight and grind that out. And honestly, I would only grind them out to level 10 and then switch it out to another card that you can make level 10. Because you need, I want to say like 5 cards that are level 10. No, like 10 cards that are level 10. Like 10 cards that are level 10, and then the rest have to be level 5. So grind to level 10 on Spotlight and then switch it out. Don't bother doing it to 14. Just do it to 10 and then switch it out. Actually, no, scratch that. He's going to be 50 in December of this year. That's nuts. That is nuts, man. He looks really good for a 50-year-old. I will have to say he's pretty much the same physique as me. Same good looks too. But probably the same sort of athletic ability too. I mean, at 50. I mean, it only takes me about 20 minutes to get out of bed and about an hour and a half to do my morning stretches. And even after that, I need a bubble bath with some Epsom salt and then some back massagers and a heating pad. But we about the same. I feel like we about the same. Yeah, if you have any other questions, Phil, just, hit me up, man. That's what we're here for. Help each other out, be there when you need somebody to call on. I'll be there. There's a song for that. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's going in my head. I just don't know it off the top of my head. But it's somewhere in there. And by the way, chat, if y'all ain't had these yet, they are the best pretzels. So if you haven't had Dot's pretzels and you like pretzels, if you're a pretzel guy or girl, right, these are the best pretzels. And they make a whole bunch of different flavors too. So you also check them out. I feel like I should get them to sponsor me. Because I would eat, I would definitely eat Dots on stream every day. Clog my arteries with 360 milligrams of sodium. I mean, but it does have protein. Very low fat though, for, being what they are. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that the lady on the back's name is Dot. Like, that's her actual name. The lady that started it. Her actual name is Dot. I mean, I'm assuming that's a nickname, of course. Dot's homestyle pretzels are a special family snack created many years ago by Dot herself in her home kitchen. With bakeries located in North Dakota, Arizona, and Kansas, we strive to grow our pretzel brand far enough so anyone who would like to enjoy them can. Dot's Pretzels is a proud member of the Pride of Dakota brand. You hear that, guys? Anywhere in the world that you're at, you could get some Dot's Pretzels. What are y'all waiting for? I definitely gotta do it. We'll get you some Dots. Chat, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Am I talking to myself? I know I sound like a broken record, considering I said this in yesterday's stream, but the PCC layout takes me back to 2014 with the text and the simple red. That's what they said in the update. They said they were kind of go back to the same feel of the old PCC from back in the day, right? That's kind of what they were going for. Oh shit, we lost? What the fuck? Bitch. But yeah, I like it. I don't remember season 1. I wasn't back there in 2014. I wasn't that old, but I mean, it would have been cool to be around back then when I went there. And when I did finally start playing, a couple years after that, they didn't obviously have PCC no more. So we never got to experience the old days. Hey, chat, let's get a reset, man. What do you think? Let's get a reset before we go. We need a reset. I mean, I'm talking about like a tier reset, Because the only thing that we know how to do on this channel is go max. That's the only thing I know how to do on this channel. And we do it so good. We do it so good. I never let anybody down. I never let anyone down. I always make it to max. Because going max is the best, right? Isn't that the whole point of the game, is to go max? Tell you what, it'd sure be nice to get some ingredients around this bitch. Hey, chat, give me some predictions. What do y'all think? Who y'all think my reset's gonna be? Any guesses? Any predictions? How about arrow color? Because I am a glutton for down arrows. Oh, shout. I am a glutton for down arrows, man. It seems like that's all I get. All right, we're going to keep buying picks until we get a reset. Because I kind of want some ingredients too. Jawa. Man. Okay. Ideally, I don't know. Give me the Undertaker. Is that too much? Is that like wanting too much? Is that wanting too much? You know, just to get the Undertaker? Would that be like too greedy? Oh, what do y'all think, chat? How about we do this for, actually, you know what? Let me just buy picks. We'll come back to this. Tell me what y'all, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Gold, silver, or bronze, or picks? Gold, silver, bronze, or picks? I'm gonna stack up on my picks real quick. All right, chat. So y'all think of silver? We got one silver? We got one silver and that's it? Wait, where are we at? Where's this thing at? Nobody on YouTube want to make a guess? Come on, YouTube. YouTube? Buh. I'll be honest, this is one of those packs where I honestly don't care. I seem to get this, I think we got his WrestleMania 40 event card, right? Like if I have to sacrifice a decent pack, like if I just take, you know, tickets in this one, if I have to sacrifice a decent pack just to get a good pack later, I'll do it. This would be the pack I would sacrifice. But let's do it. All right. That's it. Like I said, if there was going to be a pack that I had to sacrifice, it would be that one. It would be that one. Now this one is what I need right here. I need some Rocky in my life. I need that left arrow in my life. That's what I need. Wait, where's the... Oh, the drop board. All right, chat. All right, let's get our reset. And some doublers too. And it would certainly be nice to get some freaking collectibles. I mean, some, what are those? Ingredients? Fusion tokens. Yeah. Well, no, not the tokens. The ingredients for the fusions itself, not the actual like gold, purple, or gold, blue, and pink token things. But those right there, club tokens. That's what they're called. Club tokens. Yeah. Yeah, the red ones. Yep. That's what I need, man. That's what I need. I need some of those. But resets would help too, because obviously, you know, we want a max reset. And for those of you that, you know, are just coming out to the channel, just following the channel, and just, you know, being out here for the first time, I'm not even bullshitting you when I tell you this, that I go to max literally every single reset. Every single reset, every single stream we do, every single day, we go to max. Every single one of them. I'm not even shitting you. There is something legit wrong with my account. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, but there is something like twisted up about my account. I had a 5 streak of resets where I didn't get dude, like, come on, man. Why can't I get one of those? I would love one of those. I would love that. Would love that. I don't honestly. So we had a streak. Let's see. We had a streak of 3 tiers in a row. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 40. And Enigma, where every single reset was max, completely max. And I broke that streak. I want to say 2 weeks ago, with a reset at, I want to say something around 120 or something like that. And then since that time, I have gone max every single time since. So maybe it was like a week ago, somewhere around there. But I'm telling you, man, there's been something wrong with my account from the last 3 tiers where I literally go max every single reset. Which is crazy. I do a little bit better on the exclusive draft board. I do a little better on the exclusive draft board. Not much, but I don't go down to the last one very often on there. I would say I'm more of what I would consider to be reasonable, to where I've had a couple that were early. I've had a couple that have taken close to the end. I've had a couple in the middle. You know, it seems to bounce around, you know? So my exclusive draft board definitely feels a lot more balanced. But my regular draft board does not at all. And then it seems like every single reset I get has just been stone cold garbage. Not stone cold garbage, but just cold garbage. You know what I'm saying? Been poop. Well, let's see what we got. I don't know. Maybe we can break the streak right now. Because we got some new people in chat. You know, we got... You know, today's a lucky day. We're gonna be, you know, gonna be avoiding the hurricane that's coming to wreck us, and we're gonna stay safe from that, and you know, we're gonna get something great from that. I need a good up arrow. No, I need a good left arrow. That's what I need. Give me an Undertaker. I do. Give me a taker, baby. Give me a taker. Catching up in PCC is so hard. I know, man. That's where they get you on those doublers. Like, that's why I keep trying to play, you know, because those 5s, you know, trying to get those 5s and 5s and 5s and 5s and 5s. And I'm trying to like stay up there because I don't want to be there on the last day and be like, fuck, now I got to do a whole 600 credit pack of doublers. Come on, man. I'm going to the last reset and making this take so long. Delaying the inevitable. Stone Cold Creamery. A good place, though. A good place. Damn. Felt like we got like one reset out of all 75 picks right there. Doesn't it? Definitely didn't feel like we got very many. All right, this is going to be it for sure. We got 75 picks. We're going to get 4 resets. Yo, Victor. What is going on, brother? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good to see you. At least for us, yeah, I mean, we just chilling. We just having a good time here on Saturday night. This is not, you know, like I said, if you're new to the channel or a vet from the channel, you know, we don't typically stream on the weekends for one, and we don't typically stream at night. So this is two things that we're doing right now that is not typical to the channel. And so it's kind of cool to just shake it up, you know, which is kind of wanted to see if, you know, we can get some new viewers, some new people, some new, you know, people that don't ever get a chance to watch our normal streams, because we normally stream during the week. We normally stream more towards the morning. And it's, you know, a lot of times, a lot of people are busy during that time. And so people that on Saturday, maybe Saturday night, those are different people. So it's good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to see you, man. I thought that said, I'm glad to see you alive. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to be alive too, brother. But I'm glad you made it out, man. I'm glad you made it out. All right, we got 4 resets. Let's get it. Let's give something good. Oh. Come on, baby. Be good to daddy. Hey, at least we're getting tons of coupons. Ain't really getting those club tokens, though. Them motherfuckers seem to be missing. Bro. Like, come on, man. Like, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, we go to the last pick before the very last pick to get the very last pick. Like, man, this shit's so frustrating. I gotta go get more picks, so because we're gonna go past 9. We're gonna go past 9. But like I said, chat. Like I said, we go last reset every time. We go max every time. Yo, currently ranked 2,900. That's good. Yeah, that's definitely good. Victor, we're about 70. We're about 6,500. Yeah, we're about 65 right now, man. Hey chat, you know what else I figured out? I don't know if y'all knew this, but I was told a long time ago. that the ring domination resets is not the same draft board as this board. Someone told me that once. And so I decided to test that. Being that I go completely max every single reset. Here we go. Who we gonna get? Down arrow, baby. Rey Mysterio, damn. Rip. That's a bad one though, by the way. I mean, not that the card's bad. The card's not bad. But it's bad for me. Bad card for me. But I think a lot of people, or at least I don't know, maybe it was like suggested, or maybe that it was thought that the two draft boards were different. And being that I go to max every single time, I went to max, so I decided to test it out. I went to complete max, right where that board was, like we just showed. I went to complete max, then I went to ring domination, and my very first reset was my reset, and I went back to the draft board, and it completely reset. So even though that it doesn't show that same sort of animation, and it doesn't give you like a pick count and all that shit. Apparently, at least the very last one does count as your reset and will give you your reset. Because it not only gave me a reset, but it actually reset my counter too. So it did both of them. Yo, you jinxed it by mentioning them? God damn you, Renegade. Dick. It's all good, brother. It's all good, man. I'm used to getting boo-boo. I'm used to being boo-booed on. See, like this. Like, I'm used to being boo-boo. Like, give me that 110 ability mouthpiece with 7% trigger on there. Such a wonderful equipment card. Like, so wonderful. Oh, wait. We got another one? We got another one to get a trigger on? Oh, here we go, baby. Look at this. Got a nice WrestleMania 40 knee pad, and then get a 5% trigger. Hey, that speed though is actually pretty good. I ain't gonna be mad at that 371 speed. That's actually a good one. I think that gave me enough. Oh, it did. There we go. Let's go, club tokens. See, I mean, it's not that it's a bad card. It's not a bad card. I mean, I got him, you know, F1. I got him in 100 matches. I got him at the variant. But, like, I need other shit, dude. I need other shit than an F2 Rey Mysterio, you know? Especially when I got a Shawn Spears right there, right? And especially when I got a Brian Pillman that I still haven't even leveled up. At level 0, right? Oh no, I had another one. Oh yeah, especially when I got the Miz Pro. The Seth Rollins Pro. Saying my right arrows right now are just a little bit too out of control for me. That's why we needed something else. We need those left arrows, man. We need those left arrows. Oh, this is only Enigma, right? Yeah. There's only Enigma. I forgot. Because that can kind of count my J right there too. I mean, he doesn't like count, but he kind of counts. Oh, chat. Oh. Um, Chat, I'm absolutely dead, man. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but we started streaming at 11 o'clock this morning. An emergency came up. I had to run to the father-in-law's and help him move a bunch of furniture because the hurricane's coming. We did that for 7 hours today. I came back and then immediately jumped on stream, and we've been streaming for 3 hours now. My body's absolutely dead right now. So I'm gonna get off. I'm pretty tired. I need to rest. I need to sit down. My legs are starting to cramp up. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, if you're on Twitch, be sure you follow the YouTube page, which is linked below. If you're on YouTube right now, be sure y'all hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream. And be sure you follow the Twitch, because sometimes we stream on Twitch and not on YouTube. And we do have multiple YouTube channels. So be sure you check out all of them, follow all of them, and do all that stuff. We have a Twitter, as well as a Discord. And other than that, hopefully I see everybody again soon. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend. And again, thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the new subs. Thank you for the new support from everybody. And hopefully I see everybody again soon. Y'all have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll see you as well. I see all you guys hopefully soon. Most likely our next stream is going to be Monday morning. Central Standard Time, assuming that the hurricane doesn't destroy us all. And we're not living in a swimming pool getting eaten by sharks from the ocean water that's just swept in and flooded our entire area. And assuming we have power and cable and internet and all the necessity things. So we'll have to see how it goes. If you're interested, you know, just keep on the lookout for Hurricane Beryl, Hurricane whatever it's called, as it rolls through Houston, which is where I live. So we'll have to see how it goes. But anyways, guys, I'm just blabbering on about nonsense, and I appreciate everybody coming out. Either way, y'all take it easy. Have a good rest of your evening. Peace out, guys. Good luck in NFL 2K. Good luck in PCC. Good night.